Hello and welcome back to ARK. This is my fourth time recording. Now I'm about to show you why. I did add in a mod that allows me to craft the artifacts. I'm talking with my hands like you can see me. Sorry. Mainly because I wanted to test out some of the modded creatures on the bosses, basically. That's what I wanted to do. Well, you got to teleport in to go ahead and do the bosses. Now, it allows me to craft, like, the artifacts, which I haven't tried yet, so I have no clue what the cost is. But it doesn't allow me to craft, like, this side thing, so I still got to farm for those. So, here's the thing that I did. The first time I went in, I had thrown off these guys. I had been breeding these guys like crazy, these concavators, and I think they're from Wild ARK 2, maybe? I think that's right. But originally I took like 19 and the Yeti in there. These guys chewed through her, the Broodmother, like fast. And when she got half health, the game crashed. Now, what does that mean? Well, I think since these guys have like an acid damage and acid debuff, I think that the Yeti roar is affecting that. So it's making it end up doing more damage. So it crashed, and when I went ahead and reset it, it set me back here before I'd done anything. So then I did it with 15 of these guys. Same thing. Crash. And then I did it with, I think I did it with 18, 15. Now I've got 10 of these guys. And see, I've just been breeding them. I just had them over there. I threw these guys off as like, not really that big, kind of like the Carno. Which a Carno would be interesting now since they've got that buff. So what are we looking at now? We're looking at 10 of these guys. 3 of them have really good maxed out saddles. I think 3, so I need to make sure if we actually finish this and accomplish this, then I need to make sure I take off the saddles. Now, I have had these guys go in with me before. I think I've had like 4, but I replaced all the T-Rexes with these guys. So that's going to be interesting. Usually I lose about maybe 3 or 4 before it crashes. But this is what else we end up got. We got the Centaurus, which I think... Okay, that's not the right one, but that's got a Ascendant satellite, and she's been in there. Is it a she? Yeah, she's been in there the whole time. Every time I end up going through it, so I know she's good. We got the Rajasaurus, which he's been in there a couple times. It is a he, isn't it? No, she's been in there a couple times with me. I went ahead and threw a couple of Megatherians just because that's what I had over here, so maybe that'll end up making it work. We threw in the 2 aloes I have over here, which I still love this guy's paint. I want to do a blue, that blue he's got on him, and then black on the back, which I'll get into that later on, but I really like his color and everything. These are my 2 maxed out Allosauruses. They've been, or not maxed out, the ones that have, the highest ones I have at the moment. And then the Androsarchus. These 2 have gone with me before whenever I've fought them. Fought the Broodmother too. And then I got a Trike. Now the Trike is a little bit just me playing around. She's using the saddle from Better Dinos that gives you a platform, and then she's got 2 2 guns on the back of it. And it's targeted for the Uranos and the Broodmother. And when I took her last time, I mean, it is a her. I keep saying, when I took him the last time, it worked fine. It was just that it took me a little while to figure it out, but it was these guys that were just doing so much damage. So we're taking 10 this time. We're going to see if this works. If not, I guess I'm going to go ahead and decrease it more. I have had a max of 4 in there with me before, so it's not like... I just gotta find the limit that I can't take any more of those in there. And that's kind of what it ends up being. The people that ended up using the different mods and everything that adds different creatures. They want to see what they can take and everything. And this is important. This is not having like a boss out somewhere. This is actually trying to use these modded creatures to port just like normal and go over there. Jeez, all these guys are loud. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's put all this in here. And we're going for the alpha this time. The last time I ended up fighting with all this mixture, I ended up doing Gamma? Yeah, Gamma. And it was easy. It was simple and to the point. But this time, hopefully this works. Let's go ahead, craft one. Let's get this over there. Hopefully this works. I really hope it does. I've got the X Yeti. That's my guy over here now. I'm always going to take a Yeti in there. Oh, geez, that looks different. Does it? Does it look different? Ah! You know, Wemmy. Oh, that was a lot smoother. Okay, Yeah. Oh, a couple of little... I gotta attack my target on the guys. Let's give them a buff. See? She's still going down fast. Do you see the guns for the trike? Yes! Now last time I was buffing a whole bunch, and I'm going to try not to buff this time a lot. Let the little circles run out. Look at how fast this alpha is going down. As soon as I give the buff, wham! There's some in there. It looks like one is doing like a 4,000. Not losing any either. I think I might have found the magical number. Oh, that is so awesome. Alright. So, that was no problem whatsoever. And I just put the trike in there with the machine gun backpack just because. If you have better dinos, I mean, you could put a platform saddle onto a trike. You could put a platform saddle onto a mammoth, I think. And why not? This is one thing I've been working on. He's got two guns. I'm going to make another one that has like the Trank. I think from S Plus they have Trank guns. And I think I ended up putting 600 maybe in his. 600 each. I know I crafted up a ton. But I think I only put like 600 in here. Let's see how many he used. So let's turn off. The only thing is the saddle kind of ends up playing. Oh, okay. We used just regular. Now, what does that mean? Well, okay, if these guys, I just completely threw them off. I thought they were just a dino that I wouldn't end up using too much. But, I mean, they're not bad. And it appears, and I might be wrong, let's see. Ooh, this guy was close to death. Now, I don't think... Wow, 12 levels. He's got a primitive saddle on. We're going to get him up to 40,000. And then we're going to put the rest in the melee. Okay, we want to put you on... passive. Now, Kaelin right here is going to go with me to do the monkey, more than likely. But not bad. I mean, these guys, I have to say, I'm going to take them into next time. I've got 10. 10's good. But, let's see, behavior, attack your target, passive, and then exit. How much did he get? 20 levels. That's, get it on up. 4,500, and then let's knock up that melee some. So 10 ends up being the magical number, I think. And I might be wrong, but it felt like before, in all my tests that I've ended up running, it was oh yeah, and I've got what's her name just like hanging around me now, because I did go ahead and purchase Genesis, so I do have this now. Black Friday sale, I wasn't much off, but I wanted it, so this series would just keep on continuing, and we're just trying out stuff. These are from Wild Art 2, I think, and I want to find a different. I think I'm going to end up replacing the Allosaurus right here with the Rajasaurus, maybe. We're going to see how their stats go. I might leave these two guys right here just because I like them, and it's just so cool when they run in there. But yeah, that's basically. Oh, you were almost dead too. How much did you end up losing? Oof. Now, see, these were all primitive saddles, so I maxed out the saddles, then I should be good to go. If you got any more suggestions, or if you got any suggestions on what's the next creature I should put in there, let me know. I think I want to take some Mantis in there. I think that would be really cool. Okay, so you didn't gain a lot. You didn't lose a lot either. Ah, there you go. Ascendant saddle. And got some pretty good damage on it. I like the color of this guy. I think I like the color of the other guy better, though. We're putting all these guys over here. You didn't get any. Now, see, I might be mistaken on these guys right here. Ooh, jeez. You almost died. Wow. Wow. Knocked you down to 4,000. He's got the primitive saddle while this other guy has the ascendant saddle. Now, I thought that these guys ended up taking what was it? I thought that they got the same buff as the Megatherians over here, which these Megatherians, they'll stay here. They'll be fillers for whatever I end up using, because I probably won't use those for anything else. 14 levels on this guy, not bad at all. We're at 40,000 already. Let's pump this all into the melee. Now, because I'm going to end up keeping this at 10 probably, I think 10 is a sweet number. The X-Yeti is going to stay over here. We're probably going to go ahead and give all these guys names. They made it through the alpha. Ooh. They made it through the alpha. They need to have some names. Got any suggestions? Go ahead and feel free to leave them down. There's so many of them that are the same color. Because I was just breeding them over and over again. I've got a back stock of them, basically. And I'm already breeding the next stock that is higher level. So we'll probably end up taking some of them in to fight the monkey. Probably not as many, but I've got the T-Rex army is graduated basically from this area. Ooh, I'm stuck. Oh, that's Cindy. This guy is almost dead too. Jeez. How much levels did you gain? 20 levels. Alright, let's go ahead and pump it on up into the 40s. And then the rest into melee. Not bad. We gotta go ahead and take out Brutus over here and kill a whole bunch of things to go ahead and get some meat. For sure. Can I move Cindy now? Cindy has been... I don't like how she runs. She picks up speed as she runs. Okay, but as soon as she hits a little bump, she slows down. Now, that's not bad. It's not a mount I'll ever use. That's the reason why I probably won't ever tame another one of them. It looks wicked, and she might get moved to one of the other bosses, maybe. The Allosauruses, they might graduate over to the other ones as well. But the idea is that, people end up using a lot of mods. I mean, just like how I'm using mods now. So, why not showcase some of these creatures fighting the the bosses. I mean, honestly. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to get some food. See, he's got a journeyman saddle. We're gonna go ahead and do all this. And the trike, I'm just gonna leave up here. I've turned off the saddle. I've turned off the. Oh, I haven't turned off the generator yet. It was just something I wanted to play around with. I thought it was really cool. Machine Gun Kelly. What is that? And see, we also got the Rajasaurus. I think the Rajasaurus is going to replace the Agisaurus. Okay, let's see. He's 198, 293, and 259. Let's look at something. I don't think the Rajasaurus has any special things. He's at 37,000 at the moment. And then he's at... Okay, so see, his health is higher. And his 2,400, and his is... Okay, so his melee damage is lower, but his health is higher at the moment. And I think if I find another Rajasaurus, I'll bring him over, maybe mate him, and then I'll move the Allosaurus over to another thing. And I might take the trike and fight the Mookie too. It eventually end up being how all of the creatures are getting tested out. But we do have enough of these guys that we can spare to have like a little army. Ooh, yes, good. Okay, and then put all this in here. But yeah, if you see anything on my mods that you're like, hey, I want to see so-and-so fight, or I want to see so-and-so fight, yeah, you know, feel free to let me know, and we'll see if we can get it done. So until next time, I am ShakenNORT, and I shall catch you later.